We haven't been in the same car, but I guarantee you when we're in the same car, I'm gonna catch her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch you turning it up, whipping her ponytail.
Yeah.
With like
it happened.
a gummy in her mouth. Like the kind you buy at a convenience store. A gummy bear. A gummy bear.
Irresponsible.
Gummy bear.
Gummy bear. I do love my gummy bears.
Lovey. Yeah. Okay, so today, what do you
Harbo?
need?
Is that my brand?
Harbo.
Yeah.
Yes. They're
Harbo.
less
Sugary.
sugary and less
Chewy.
gummy,
Yeah.
with less gelatin in it. What do you need? So we have our stability ball, we have our pink thingy, and we have our core band for the main exercise. For the finisher, you're gonna need your plate. You can grab whatever weight you want for the plate. Okay?
We got 10, but you guys can jack it up.
We've got 10.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 10.
So it's for a crab. So when you're down in a position, kind of like a
Hip thrust.
Yeah, it's like a hip thrust. So whatever you'd add to that.
Or if you don't have a plate, you can always take your pink thingy across your hips and thrust it up. We'll show you. Okay, we're gonna get right into our warm up. Let's raise the energy, raise the tempo. We're gonna start with those side to side lunges. Okay, you face me? Yeah. So we're gonna get nice and low. We wanna really open up the hips here. And you notice that we're pivoting on the heels as we sit way back into the glute of the bended knee. Oh, okay, feels so good.
Yeah, just staying here.
Are those cracks you?
No, the floor.
The cracks. There's lots of cracks happening.
Definitely me.
Okay, last one, and then we're popping up. We've got those air squats, okay? So warming up the knees, warming up the ankles, warming up the hips here. Think of hinging to take your glutes down and back. The range of motion or the placement of your feet here depends on your mobility. Ideally, we want to try to start with a neutral squat. So feet are about hip distance apart, toes pointing forward, and then hinge back. Keep your chest up.
10 more seconds.
3.
That was a fast 10 seconds.
Last one. I was 5.
I looked up and then I did a couple of like 10 more. Yes.
Okay, so gate openers. We're gonna take our leg across the body. So come to an internal rotation before we come into that external rotation. Like we're opening a gate. Okay?
Come on in.
Come on in. Okay.
Close for business.
Close for COVID.
Yeah, it's closed.
Close for COVID.
Okay. And we're gonna come onto the ground for a push-up with the windmill. Okay? So we're lowering all the way down. Plant that palm, and then one arm goes all the way around. Okay? Try to keep your hips square to the ground. Back of your head in line with your spine. Warming up the shoulder girdle. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Hands below the shoulders. Run it in for mountain climbers. Keep drawing that navel up towards the spine. I'm gonna try to keep those hands below the shoulders.
What are you gonna say?
I don't remember now. I don't remember. Run it in. It's gonna be one of those days. Giggly. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna flip it all the way over for legs side to side sway. So your back's on the ground, shoulders are on the ground. You can keep your heels on the ground if you like. Take the legs from side to side. I really enjoy this one because it warms up that lower back. If you want to get a little bit deeper, you can bring those legs into a tabletop position. And remember to breathe to bring your body back to the midline. Oh, 5 seconds. I'm gonna keep going with these, I think. Just feels so good. And heels on the ground.
Stay here.
So a lot of times the hip thrust can come into the lower back. I think we've talked about this 100 times over. If you hyperextend or overarch your back, this is a glute and hamstring exercise. So once you come to that position where your hips are fully extended like you're standing, we're just gonna stop. We don't want it to come into the lower back at all, okay? Squeeze as you lift. Take your hands down to the ground, walk to the sky. And next, we're gonna hug our knees close and roll forward. Rolling like a ball. So you want to think of massaging those muscles that run along the back. I'm sliding all over the place already. I have a moving ball. It's pivoting. 5 seconds.
Around. Just a different kind of back opener.
3,
Hip opener.
2, and 1. All right. Okay, first up, we're gonna reach for that stability ball. So we're gonna be working 35 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We're gonna get all 3 sets out of the way. Don't have to worry about coming back. Starting 3, 2, 1. We're gonna come all the way out. Hands below the shoulders. We wanna get the ball just below the shins, and then we're tapping out to the side. Tap, tap. So there's lots of core stability required here. Because you want to make sure that you're firmly on that ball before you tap out to the side. Woo. Tap, tap. Keeping the back of your head in line with your spine. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Come down to your elbows and then to your shoulders.
Did you see that? Sweat slip! Yes, you can definitely come down to the forearms and work without the ball if you need to, okay? So that would look like this. You guys are back on in 3 seconds. I'm just gonna show you what you do if you didn't have the ball. Tap, tap. Nice and quick tempo here though, because we're doing cardio. So from the back of your ball, walk it out. I'm gonna be a little bit gingerly on my wrist.
So you guys just stabilize that ball. Make sure before you switch and kick that other foot off, or tap it down, I should say, just make sure that you're nice and stable. That plank, this position, is all part of it, okay? You have to nail that, then you can lift off.
Keep going, keep going. Almost there. Woo. Okay.
Yeah, one more set.
Rumos. Watch out for sweat legs. Okay? Watch out for sweat legs.
Hopefully people are sweating already.
10
8
seconds.
seconds.
There's always a slicky, sweaty,
Is it 8 or is it 10?
a sweaty, slicky patch when I'm around. All right. Coming all the way out. And you can always increase the distance of those light
Stop
arcs.
kicking your friend, of course.
Don't kick it.
You're mad at them. Isn't that the worst? If someone's mad at you and they just like, when I say someone, I mean, this probably never happened. They just come up and like give you a little kick on the shin and then like,
Who's kicked you on the shin? Who do I need to fight?
have your kids never, when they were little,
Oh,
like 2
no.
and 3?
Oh no.
Like, oh, I'm so mad. I don't know how to express my anger. I'm just gonna give you this little tap on the shin to let you know.
No, they never did. What did they do though?
I better remember
now. I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna tie my laces. Will you show them the finish?
Shuffle, yeah. We're gonna do a bit of a combo. So watch, we're gonna shuffle on the spot. Shuffle for 4. We're gonna stay here. Punch, punch, 4, 4, and then we're gonna switch up the shuffle. So cross front, cross back, times 4, punch, 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 punch. Straight shuffle. So with or without pink thing.
So when you're punching, you want to get a nice athletic stance. Nice and quick. Go shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 3 seconds. I'm finishing it. Okay, so we did mention this at the top of the workout. It's cardio. It's always a great opportunity to toss your vest on, okay? I'm still working through wrist impingements, and Jess is still
haven't been
still
passed.
recovering. Yeah, she's still somewhat
back.
recovering, so we are foregoing the vest. But you, I want to see it.
We're gonna bring it back next week, for sure. I think I'll be ready for it.
I could do it, except if we're on our wrist, it's just a little bit of added weight that I don't want to do just yet. So it's important to listen to your body. there.
Cross.
Woo! I'm still trying to work out in my mind what my kids did when they were little. I know, like, my daughter would say, I need a minute, and she would lock herself in her room.
Oh,
Even at 2. Like, I need a minute. I'm like, okay, take your minute. Okay, I'm gonna face you for this one. 3, 2, 1. 2, 4. Nice and quick with those punches. Ah, I did it again. I don't know what part of the brain I need to connect to remember which direction we're shuffling.
Frontal lobe.
Frontal lobe. Mine's broken.
We call it Jackson and Brooklyn.
1, 2, 3, 4. For those of you that don't know those are my kids' names.
I like that transverse work. We were in a lot of rotation there. That felt good.
Okay, core bands, core bands, core bands. So the white is lighter, the black is heavier. You choose. We're gonna take them just above the knees. Okay, we never want it quite right at the knee joint. And we're just dropping it like it's hot, okay? Drop it, ankles come together. Reach down, keep pushing outward on that band. You wanna keep your back nice and flat. So if that means you're not getting quite as deep, but your back is flat, and you're pushing that band out, then you're good. You're good. You good. You good. Tuck that chin in.
Don't watch me and send cues based on what I'm doing.
Don't tell me what to do. 8 seconds. I'm here to remind you. 4 seconds.
3, 2.
I wasn't even. It was a coincidence. Purely coincidence. You know,
Yeah.
when you're like, tuck that rib cage in, and I'm like,
Yeah, exactly.
fuck. Okay, we got 2 more of those. Temperature is rising.
This is
3
it.
seconds.
This is the turning point. The sweat starts to.
Well, apparently it's already accumulating. I like barely slipped on it 3 times. I can't be the only one. Do you guys slip on your sweat? My kids were playing The Floor is Lava after my workout the other day. They're like, ew, is that sweat? I'm like, yes.
No,
They're
it's
like,
lava.
The floor is lava. The floor is lava. Woo! Oh, feel that burn.
Explode. 10.
Almost there, almost there.
5, 3.
Woo! Oh! That side bomb.
Feel it everywhere.
Right in the side bomb. Okay, we have 1 more set of those. Woo!
Thank God.
And then we get to switch it up. Okay?
6, 5, 4. Deep breath. 2, 1.
I like to tap down to the ground. Gives me something to focus on. Get to my squats nice and deep. Oh!
You guys are not slowing down right now. You need to add that black band.
If you guys are not. Ah!
10. Next time. Don't switch now.
Oh!
Don't quit. 5, 3, 2,
Oh!
1.
My goodness!
I gotta move.
All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, so we have those stability ball pass-throughs. Similar to what we saw yesterday in our mobility, except we're upping the tempo a little bit here, okay? So nice and quick. Keep that lower rib cage firmly rooted into the ground.
Can you take off the top or no?
I was just gonna say, you can get your head, neck, shoulder off the ground, or keep it down. Whatever floats your boat. It's amazing how we do the same movement with a different tempo and different surrounding exercises, And it feels completely different. You could almost say we did it on purpose. On purpose.
Almost like on purpose, but
Almost like on purpose.
not quite.
To show you the difference that tempo and rest between sets can make, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. So, because it's cardio, we're almost tossing that ball from the hands to the feet and back and forth. Whereas for mobility, we're really focusing on every single portion of the movement. Breathe, don't hold your breath. Almost there.
8 seconds.
Woo. Keep this core blast. 2, 1. Ah, thank you. I am puddle of mush on the floor. Ah, I love it.
I like these.
I love the core burn. I love core burn. Core burn. C-O-R-E. Burn. Here we go.
Corn bun.
Corn buns are corn buns. Do I want a corn bun?
Do you ever make it for your kids, cornbread?
No. Brooklyn doesn't eat bread.
All right. It's different though.
My daughter doesn't eat bread. I have an intolerance to yeast. So bread, it does happen in my house. Just, I don't go through the trouble of making it from scratch. Unless it's like paleo bread that has no yeast in it. No point. Ah! Okay. 2, 1. TKO! Awooga!
Yay.
TKO'd! Okay, next up, we're gonna get rid of all of our props. We're gonna show you 2 different variations of this because I'm still a little tender. Okay, we have a broad jump, then we're jumping down into a reverse bear crawl. But if you have first issues like me, you're gonna broad jump forward twice and shuffle back, okay? So I'm going forward, 1, 2, and shuffling back. Jess is dropping down to her bear crawl. Nice soft landing, okay? I want you to think of landing on that whole foot. Notice that landing. We're not landing on the toes, not landing on the heels, and it's nice and quiet.
So if you're with me, guys, watch this. I'm gonna use my arms for momentum. Push the weight forward. Nice soft landing on the knees. Coming down, moving right foot, left hand, right foot. So alternating to come back, staying in that hovering position. While moving in 5, round 2,
3, 2, 1, here we go.
down.
Later. Explosion!
I was gonna say explosion.
Explosion!
Explosive, and I stopped myself. Okay. Nice flat back. And that bear crawl.
15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, woo! Okay, yeah.
Quads. The bear crawl is so quad heavy.
Both options give you a good cardio burn. One is just a little bit more targeted on the quads. The other, you're working on your agility a little bit more, okay? 3, 2, I'm like 3, 2. Shuffle back. Last 20 seconds here.
Switch it up if you want. You can at any time. Try both out.
10 seconds. agree. Okay, next up.
There's
3
almost
ice
none
skaters.
of
Poipas. Almost. 3 ice skater, 4 mountain climber. We're going to the right. 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Drop it down. Run it in. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the right.
This is, I'm gonna go in front. It's a disaster.
To the left. Drop it down. Run it in. To the right. 2, 3, 4. Run it in. To the left. To the left. 2. Woo. Woo.
All right, so with a skater, you're leaping off one foot, landing gently on the other foot, tapping back or not. Hover, and then other side. Lots of balance, stability happening. 3 seconds, second round.
And you'll notice that we're doing 3, okay? So we're always alternating which side. We drop 2 on the ground. So we drop out on the right here. When we come back up, we're starting on the other foot. So we're dropping down on the left.
Right.
Way to screw it up! To the right. 2, 3. To the window.
The wall.
To the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the window. 1. That got you. 1, 2,
Turn it into a song. Left. Yay.
What's the next line song?
Sweat drips off my face.
To the window. To the wall. Got sweat dripping down our walls. 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 Here we go. To the window. Woo. To the wall. 1, 2, 3. Drop it like it's hot. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 1, 2, 3.
13 seconds.
1, 2, 3. I was like completely out of sync there.
3, 4. The skaters got sloppy. Alright.
That was 3, right?
That's 3.
That was 3.
Alternating. What now? V-ups.
Okay. Again, just like yesterday, showing you how time and tempo can switch things up. Okay? 2, 1. We're tapping to the outside of our ankles. Big exhale as you curl up. Quick tempo here. Keep drawing that navel to spine. It was so gingerly yesterday. I think we did 6 in a minute.
You need a necklace that says, living my most gingerly life.
Gingerly, I don't say it that often. I guess I did a lot this week. Why? I don't know. What happened this week?
1.
Who was I telling to be gingerly? Was it you? Who? I don't know.
I'm just sprinkling.
A little ginger. A little ginger. I love
5
ginger.
more seconds. Set up.
Here we go! 4 on the floor. Get me going. Breathe. Bend and snap. Bend and snap. Bend and snap. 20 seconds. Bend and snap. I have completely moved off my mat. I have completely, my ass has walked its way all the way up my mat. It's crazy. 2, 1.
One more set of those.
Your butt doesn't walk you up.
Huh?
Your butt doesn't move you up your mat.
No. I'm
Did
a
you-
little more gingerly than you.
Has anyone's asked to move them off the mat?
You're attacking it.
My ass is on fuego. Okay, here we go. Last set. Let's see if it happens again. I think it's happening, guys.
You're moving.
I think it's happening. It's like walking its way back. It's like a sea turtle trying to get back to the ocean. Ah! There's no place like home. My ass has a mind of its own.
Camera's like a big seagull. It's like ready to get you.
Must escape the camera. Don't let yourself be eaten, little turtle.
Alright,
Okay.
tempo to lie.
That is wild.
Still.
That's wild how I moved up the mat. Tell me I'm not alone, okay?
We're
Tell me
keeping
I'm not
that.
alone.
That was impressive.
Right?
It's like a tool.
It is, isn't it? Okay, so next up we have an inchworm to shoulder taps to knee taps. Again, Jess is going to show you a different modification of this because my ankles, not my ankles, the ankles of the hand, my wrists are not 100%. Okay? So inchworm out to a nice high plank, tap your shoulders, transferring your weight. Come back to that bear hover where your back is flat, transfer your weight, and again, pushing off both hands, all the weight coming onto both feet. So make sure that we keep the core nice and tight because that transfer of weight is going to keep us very unstable. So I am just going to come out to my high plank and hold that as I shoulder tap. So
What are you doing? Shoulder tap? Wah, wah.
wah, wah, wah.
What does
Thumbs down. I noticed like I have so much flexion through this thumb and this one's like a stick in the mud.
Yes. I know.
Okay, here we go.
Once you've like damaged, I don't know, a digit, it's really hard to get it back to fully workable. I find
I hope it doesn't stay like that. I need
Still
that.
can't put my wedding ring on from like 6 months ago.
I really don't wear most rings to work out anyways,
No, I don't either.
so it doesn't matter so much, but still. 10 seconds.
This is shoulder heavy.
And core heavy. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, woo. Yeah, can you
Tap that shoulder.
can you bend your thumb like that?
Guys,
You got a
give
straight
yourself.
thumb. Look at that. You're like my broken thumb.
No, this one. I think I broke this one not that long ago. No, it was this one. But
You
yeah.
broke it?
I don't know what I did to it.
Never broken
My
it.
daughter jumped on my arm as my fingers were in the handle of a sled. Jumped on my elbow, and then I just heard a crack. And then I pulled it, and then it was huge. Tap, tap,
Tap, tap,
tap,
tap,
tap.
tap, tap. Okay, this is your last set. Make it count.
Tap, tap, up. You guys give yourself props. Tap that shoulder.
Brush your shoulders off. Feeling like a pimp. Go on, brush your shoulders off. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! I am impressed and jealous of that last exercise.
I know. I do empathize with you because it's like when you were doing the donkey kicks and
I
I
remember.
couldn't. Just want to do
It
it.
made me back though.
If you remember, I know.
There was like, yeah, I can do it. Okay, guys.
All right.